Alrighty, hello and welcome. I am Severed1 and this is Stranded Alien Dawn. We're going to start a new game. So the only options you can really choose, so we're going to go with the originals here and pick out our favorites, which is Ken, Krista, where is she? Rita, and I think Simon, or let's find someone who's good at intellect. I think Krista. Quinn doesn't like combat. We don't want that. I think Simon was the one that I enjoyed. I think he's pretty good too. He likes crafting. Same with Ken. Got her with the... She doesn't like crafting, but she's good at intellect right off the hop. And Rita's really good at cooking and farming. So those are my favorites. Now I've played about 49 hours total, so I should be able to get through the first initial stuff pretty easy. We're just gonna skip that. Alright, let's pause and check out our surroundings. Lots of trees nearby, so that's a really good... Ooh, that's not so good being right next to that. We got some berry bushes. Got some food over there. Got a couple of the birds. Quite a few of the birds nearby. Do have some... I think this is grain, so we need a lot of that. More berry plants. Then we got these berry bushes. A couple of those nearby. Alright, not too bad. Alright, let's figure out our starting deal here. So let's get people cutting trees right off the hop. Where's our orders? Cut. So we're gonna cut. Whoops, I don't want to cut all these up yet. Start dealing with the trees, and then a couple of these. We'll cut for sticks. Now we need a lot of hay. The beginning. I gotta figure out where... Oh, here we go. These are hay. So we need a few of these cut. Alright, we can let them do their deal. Holy shit. Okay. So I'm gonna, I think, build somewhere in here. Probably close to where these trees are. So we need to set up a camp, a shelter. Once we get some hay, we can begin building some of those. I don't want to jump straight to the scrap, just because scrap's kind of useful for traps and stuff in the beginning. Throw these guys on high speed. Get our basic stuff dealt with, and then I'm going to make sure we get one of these observed. So Krista's up to now, that's good. I want these guys to basically cut a crap ton of stuff. We need lots of trees, so we're just going to cut all these down, and then we'll eventually set up a couple for observe. But what we need to do is get a crap ton of wood. Then I'm going to get Rita over here. You're going to cut the grass. And then set up or shelter. Once we get some grass, here we go. So what I like to do is we're going to do this and then flip them. More like that. Let you get a few things started. Storage, stockpile. Usually go. Wish there's a shortcut for the copy. If there is, definitely let me know. We're gonna do a couple more over here. And then we need a fire. Actually, let's get our beds situated first. Then we'll get a campfire. Probably keep this close. Or at the end of the bed there. Get some wood stuff here, and then torch there. Okay, all this is taken care of. Let's get at least one fun thing for them to do. Get a workbench going. Need some drying racks, of course. Put those over here. Actually, we should cancel this. We're gonna move this over. And once that gets moved, we will the research desk here. How's Krista doing? Is she learning? She's halfway done. That's good. Oops, I didn't want to go not use. We can go cut those. Chris is going to build this, and then we're going to have our first research done. So we need to, I think it was weaponsmithing, electric grids, lightning rods, tailoring, and then I guess we'll work on our basic construction. Alright, so far so good. Ken's gonna construct. We got our grain cob, which is really good early on. We're gonna build an absolutely massive place for now. Yeah, that's nice, thank you. I'll get to it eventually. Gotta get our main deals situated first. Okay, we got a quick recipes. Let's make sure we got 3 all the time. And then once Rita gets to cooking, we're gonna take them off of eating the raw food here. Get them to eat cooked meals. Let's make sure that they're not eating raw food, because that would not be good. All of these, we are going to just slow things down a little bit. We want raw food, fabrics. We don't need weapons or guns on there. So we got 21 spaces for that, which is excellent. so far all this wood being spread out doesn't really matter that much. Because we'll eventually, once we get the building set up, which I could actually set that as the first. Do this first. Lightning rods. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, what else can we designate? I don't think we can just cut all this stuff down. But we've got tons of wood out here, 507 wood, so that'll be excellent for when we need to build. I don't know if I was on 3 or in pause or what there, but hopefully we can get these guys awake and ready to go. Schedule, I just leave them on anything really. Let them relax in the morning, and 6 o'clock. Cause for celebration, we don't really need it. It would be good to get some of these things dealt with, so I'm going to get Simon to... he can start delivering stuff first. And then we need Rita to be... cooking first. And then you can start doing some planting and figure out the rest from there. Alright, there we go. She's finally cooking now. So after that, we will get him off that. Because we don't really want them eating the raw, because you get a better a buff with the cooked food. Alright, Krista. Thought I had you... Oh no, I didn't change you yet. Alright, go research. That's what we need you doing there, sweetie. Our next food source... Wondering why all these guys are bleeding. Kinda weird. Got lots of berries around, but we don't want to eat those. Oh yes, we need a table. I'm gonna have to make another one of these, I think. Just make it kind of a double here. Says we need some more sticks, so we're gonna cut those up. Alright, Simon, you can come off of... Oops. Off of delivery, and we can get you scavenging for now. We're gonna need to get Ken a weapon. You're gonna take the laser pistol. Oh, it's these birds that are murdering everything. Don't know why they're cutting trees down. Very strange. Okay, now what we're gonna do in here is get their happiness up a little bit. Might as well just put it right in the middle. Couple of chairs. Because we want them eating off a table to keep their happiness up a bit. Low food supply, yeah, you're right. Let's look for some creatures here. Get Ken to butcher. There's another one over here. Once we get a couple stacks of meat, then we can start making some better meals. Krista's halfway done the housing, which is good. Get this on scavenge. Looks like Rita feels like she can go harvest some animals, which is fine. Disturbed sleep does suck, but they're gonna have to just deal with it for now. Nice, we got another pistol. I think Simon was pretty good with a gun too. Alright, we're almost done. Can almost start building a structure, which is really good. Are you kidding me? No, you're almost done, sweetie. So there you go. Now you can go eat your food. Alright, construction basics, perfect. Whoops. Buildings. I need someone with construction too. So what that means is we're gonna have to start building some of these, which isn't a big deal. Let's just kind of surround ourselves. This for now, that should build up some of his construction. I think it would be Ken. I think Ken likes construction. Ken, he's only a level 1, but that's fine. We can get him into the zone with that. Nice, we got another... Is that another pistol? No, not quite. Alright, let's set up some crafts. We need to... Okay, lightning rods, that's perfect. We'll get that. Set up right in the middle. Ken's construction should go up fairly quickly, hopefully. So, where is it? Here we go. We're at 972. Come on, Ken, you can do it. I think you still got yeah, you got 300 to go. Looks like I'm still gonna need a couple more. So let's extend this out a little bit, and just be the primary real estate for stuff. New resource, dried meat, that's excellent. So I think that means we can make some meaty soups. And then we can turn this down to just 1. That way we keep our reserves fairly high. Can't remember. These are infinite under a roof, so as long as we can avoid eating them, keep the meat soup ripping, we should be good. Alright, aggressive animals, first hit. Let's find out where they are. They're in the trees. So I'm thinking if we just kind of hover here, we should be okay. We got 2 guns, which is actually better than I've ever started with, so that should be alright. Let things just play out though. Are we all here? Okay, we are. Alright, power. It's awesome. Let's get rid of all this stuff. Our little creatures are actually getting beat up right now, which is pretty cool. Thanks to the local wildlife. Another survivor. Whoa. On the friggin' 5th day? Okay. My skateboard crashed badly and everyone else died. I fended on my own as best I could, but my rations ran out quickly. Started losing hope. I walked in the wilds after a few days seeing smoke from this direction. Please let me stay with you. Heck yeah, buddy. That's cool. Got another survivor within 5 days. That really blows my mind, but it means that we're gonna have to really amp up our production for weapons and stuff. Alright, Grayson, what are you good at? Good at construction, that's perfect. Take Ken off of it, but he can still do it. You don't like combat, which is really, really sucky. I'll actually probably get you to cut and deliver. What's your research? You're 4. Alright, no big deal. Might be able to boost research time too if we had 2 of these. So might be able to do that. Alright, our animals are attacking. Let's draft everyone. Bring them inside the fence. So we're gonna have Ken in the back. Krista can come up front here. Rita, you're up front. Grayson, you can be up front as well. And Simon. That's why I like this fence opposed to any of the other fences, because they can actually see through it, which is really handy. Krista, what are you doing? Alright, easy peasy. Everybody go back to doing what you're doing. And we are going to continue working on this. So we'll see, we'll get Grayson started up on the other workbench. We're going to have to copy another one of these. Actually, no, what we want to do is start getting a building up. This is what we really need. So I want my main home to be close to the gardens, but I don't want it to be directly. See a 10 by 8. Let's just do a quick. Oh shoot. I would have to deconstruct these. Let's just cancel all of this. Hmm. Yeah, if someone comes and breaks that, we can put the building there. That won't be a big issue. Okay, thank you, Grayson. That does suck. That's fine. We'll just put it further away. He's gonna get to constructing. And then I'm gonna have to figure out walls. So usually a 3x3. That's 3 there. Got weaponsmithing. Okay, that's perfect. We're gonna get this house set up first. Then we'll figure out the rest. Okay, so I really should have... I'm gonna add one more. So how do you do this? The roof construction off, okay. And then I'm going to put a floor. It's not at the same height, so that is really ridiculous. Can I just... There. That is fine. Alright, floor. Whoops. Okay, so that's an issue, I think. Because I can't go down any further. Dang. Alright, well then this is not quite big enough to get 3 rooms in here. And that's gonna really mess up the corner of the... You know what? We're just not gonna have building, we just won't have rooms here. Orders, cancel. Wall, wood. That's fine for now. We'll just let them work, they can figure it out. Obstruction, access to other device. I do not understand what you're talking about. Whatever, you guys can just figure it out, I guess. Alright, craft, we can need some... Then we need bandages until we have, say, 8. Then we can start crafting a couple of those. And tailoring is another production that we need set up eventually. Just set that in there for now, because I'm eventually going to move everything. Okay, so we're getting the low food again and again. Let's see if we can find some creatures. Why is there no creatures out here? There's tons of wood. All that stuff's gonna eventually break down, but we got no critters to even kill out here. There's a bird. Some more of those guys. Berries don't really help us right now. We need some proper food. I'm guessing we're gonna have to observe these then. Crystal will hop right on that. And I didn't make another bed, so we can... I don't want to put it out there. Just put the bed there for him. Simon, you can do that. I don't think you like... You don't want the wrong person hunting. That's right, you little bugger. You're gonna die. There we go. Butcher the bird, and then you can head back. I guess you're allowed to eat those. It's not a big deal. Come on, Grayson. I know it's a lot of work, but I need you to keep pushing here, my friend. Alright, once you're done eating, you can then... I don't think I clicked that late enough for him. Someone will probably heal him. Alright, let's... Yes, make things work. Alright, Ken's all good. Cooking 3, that's awesome. Just gonna bring a bit more meat. Krista's got this almost done. And then we can work on... refrigerators are nice. They use a lot of power. I think we need to get a few things done before we can get power set up. So did we get a roof for this yet? No, because it didn't want to work for me. Alright, we'll just throw these in here for now. And I think we can get some of these set up here real soon, once we get those leathers here done. Almost dry. Hopefully this roof will work. So close. Alright, now we can throw that on top. Excellent, and then we want to get I think a coat. We'll do it until we get one of each, basically. One shirt, one pants. I think we'll go thermal. And then boots, get some sneakers. Hats don't really matter right this second. Rita, I do not want you to be crafting. I've got you doing pretty well, I guess, I don't know. You just need to worry about that stuff, not making clothing. Alright, we can now move some of these indoors. We're gonna need a bit of light too, so we'll craft a torch. So you guys can see what you're doing in there. What's going on with this? Does that mean you guys didn't... Oh, you haven't finished the roof quite yet. I see. Get a couple of these going. Alright. Alright, let's slow things down a little bit and let's get our people some things to do. Can we do this yet? We need metal alloys. So we'll probably work on that next, and then I guess fortifications, those are going to be needed. But yeah, I think this is pretty good for a first episode. We got about 40 minutes in, day 8, and things are looking pretty good. We've already got 5 people, which is, I haven't seen that yet, so that'll be interesting. Anyway, thanks for hanging out, watching, and maybe you'll be back for the next episode. Until then, guys, take it easy, stay safe. Bye-bye.